Previously on Struggle. Literally, this map to kickstart episode 2 was absolute insanity. If you did not take this map in sections or bite-sized pieces, just look at the calamity you would have run yourself into. Literally, a box within a box within a box within a box. This was one origami puzzle that you would never quickly forget, especially with all the dang revenants. Welcome back to Legendary Mobile Games. I'm your host, Joe. Today's map comes to us again from Antaresian 31 using music track for the Day 3 from Dragon Force. The Day 3, this is the military base. Immediately go behind us to get secret number 1, backpack and ammo. And let's just run through everything here to the right to the armory to get the SSG and hide in the corner. Literally, this map is the quintessential tech-based map, but this is not like any normal tech base, because this map is all about close quarters combat, and for a series with such overpowered weapons like Struggle the Antaresian Legacy has, it's gonna get quite creative and quite fun. Literally, I love this one so much more than the first map of episode 2, so let's get ready, because this one literally throws everything in the known universe at you, except the Aphriest. That's pretty much the only thing we're not going to be seeing this time around. And obviously bosses. So, let's go ahead, head back, take out the Revenant that literally was hiding behind us, guarding the dual wield. And we're just basically clearing out our area. I love how the different sections of the base are color-coded to help you understand where you are in the map. So let's go ahead, take out the meatball, and let's explore the armory, which is white. So the white section in this map is the armory, and it is going to keep expanding as we go through this area. So now everything else is taken care of, let's go this way. Be careful, go through here slowly, because not only do we have Spectral Cacodemons, we've also got Archvile pinned in the back, and we do not want him getting loose and undoing everything we just did. So, get him stun locked, don't give him the time of day, and just like that, Archvile out, and be ready for the Revenant as soon as we hit that. So, Revenant literally pops up behind us with a bunch of imps, and again, these are the Revenants that shoot missiles, so very nasty trap up close, but as you can see from that switch we hit, we just unlocked an absolute wave of crazy out here. So we now have an outdoor section with things that we can shoot across the way. We've got ourselves some targets. One of them is clearly a different color, so that one's going to be important for us to hit. Go ahead and take out the tomato for now that literally flew in from behind us. And also get the Chain Gunner Elite out of here. This is where they are really does shine. These close quarter type of maps, you're really going to see just how much faster they are than the regular Chain Gunners, and daggone, their attacks pretty much end you in no time flat. So, regular Chain Gunner out of here, and let's continue on. Click this so we can get ourselves the grenade launcher. And again, we are working our way through the armory. You know it because it's literally white. Now, the next section of this military base is going to be the Peach section. As you see right here, this is the section that we started the map in. So, we are literally working our way into the back areas of the Peach section. Go ahead, take out the enemies here. Let's continue on. Be careful, not just for the Revenant, but we've also got an Antaresia up on a platform there. And this platform is one that's going to be quite infamous because it is our way to teleport to the center of the base. So, go ahead, take the Antaresia out of here. Just corner snipe him. We are definitely not attempting to drill him, so use our grenade launcher we just got. And just like that, this area is clear. Go ahead, let's get all of our health and items. This is a map that, unless you miss the secrets, which I will admit are very well hidden, you don't really have to backtrack in. The items, they are natural, they are pretty much thrown in your path, so you don't have to worry about them too much. And the enemies, you don't have anything that's so far-fetched that you have to run back for either. So, let's go ahead and take everything out. As you can see, the Chain Gunner Elite, very good as snipers. Go ahead and take everything there. As you can see, that is the white section, so that's the armory we're firing at. Go ahead this way, back to the peach section. So, let's continue clearing out the peach section here. As you can see, things are just going to keep moving as you go through the base. And literally, if you are claustrophobic in Doom, this is one you will definitely struggle with. But I'll tell you, personally, I love it. I mean, this much high-powered weaponry in very close combat is such a refreshing pace from the rest of the series we've seen so far. As you can see, this section we want to be careful about clearing out because it's got Mancubus on literally every corner, and we also have Mancubus going this way. So literally the Mancubus is the poster child of the peach section. Let's go ahead, snipe them out, snipe out the Revenants, and proceed with caution. Now, as you can see, we are getting a lot of blue colored stuff over here. So this is going to be the blue key section. Literally, even going through here, you can see blue strips. So he has his ways of subtly nodding which section you're going to run into. Right there's the red key section with the red key door, and also over here, if you make it all the way back into the corner, there is going to be the yellow key section. So let's quickly get the tomatoes out of here. As you can see, TDC stays relatively low in this one until it gets off the rails at the end. So the final few ambushes are absolutely mean. Let's go ahead and open the door that we can to prepare ourselves for the future. So again, all of this is blue. You even have blue enemies, so this is definitely the blue key section. And as you can see, this seems to go nowhere, but it definitely looks like it opens up. So we know we just have to figure out how to crack the code and actually get up here. So now that that's taken care of, you can see back in the peach section, back outside. Now that we have weapons, we can actually take enemies out here so they're not sniping us through the windows throughout the facility. You can also see a raised bridge on our left. That is going to be crucial once we get on our way to the yellow key section. So let's go up here and let's push our way through. This is what the room with all the Mancubus in literally every corner. So this is literally deactivating the main trap that we're going to need to get the red key, because that's actually what's on the pillar way up there. It's hard to notice in the heat of combat, but literally the red key is right on top of that pillar. So go ahead and take out the Mancubus. This area is going to get flooded with enemies a second time, so at least we have the first wave taken out. Now, again, we've got to find ourselves the blue keycard. That is everything here. As you notice, if you're in the white area, you're near the armory. So let's go down below. This was the previous dead end. And as you can see, we are on our way for the blue keycard. So, careful here. Enemies are everywhere, but we are about to get the assault rifle finally, giving us pretty much every weapon in the series before we even get the first key. So, keep the tomato at whatever you are at bay. I don't even care anymore. You float, you cause problems. Get out of here, Meatball. Alright, so Meatball's out. Be careful going up here, because right beside the Mancubus is an Archvile. So you definitely don't want to push too far in here too quick. Let him come to us and just blow him to smithereens. Just like that. Now, quickly hit the switch and get out of here, because everything's going to teleport around us. So, down here, and now you can see everything teleporting in, and they're lightning fast because it is the STPs, or Semi-Turbo Pinkies. People have asked about that countless times. It's because, look at them. They literally move like Turbo Pinkies, but they are nowhere near as fast as the actual Turbo Pinkies from Nightmare difficulty, or Nerf. Not even remotely fair. So, let's go ahead, grab all the goodies in the infirmary. That is basically where most of our stray items are. And now let's go ahead and see what the switch got us. So obviously monster closets opened here on the sides. Careful here, as we're going to get an Antaresia and 2 Revenants to the face. go ahead and get him out of here. And actually, we are right beside the assault rifle now. So, just keep falling back, let him come to us, and again, 4 shots is all it takes with the SSG to get rid of the Antaresia. Get the ammo, and let's head back into the fight. Again, this is to get the blue keycard. That's why we're here. And this is why this section is kind of a more grayish color, because it's light enough that you know you're in the armory section, and it's also peach enough that you know you're in the central section. So it's literally a merger between the two. The enemies are blue, so you know you're getting the blue keycard here. So go ahead and take out the chain gunners and chain gunner elite both. Let's get the assault rifle, and now we are prepared for pretty much anything it throws at us, especially that random chain gunner that gets released when you grab the assault rifle. So head back up this way. Go ahead and take out the opposition in the upcoming room that we're going to have to fight through. And right there is the blue keycard. So let's go ahead, hit our switch. The other one literally is just a lift to get us right back up, and that one leads to a dead end. So go ahead this way. And now to go ahead and actually use the blue keycard, we want to make our way back through a peach section, back to this section where all the blue stuff is, as you can see, the blue line right there. And this is back up by the red keycard. So we're going to go where all the blue is. Literally, there's a blue carpet leading you straight into the blue key section. So go ahead and take out the cacodemons. Let's go ahead and be careful here, because as you see, we have a meatball. The main monster closets in this room opened up the second you got in there, so enemies could snipe you from either side. Now this is a secret, but it's a very finicky secret. That's supercharged right there. It gets activated when you click on the lift beside it. As you can see, that shortcuts us to the yellow key section. So right now, that supercharge behind us dropped. But what's finicky about it is you literally have to almost stand on top of it to actually trigger the secret tag itself. Otherwise, you're going to walk right over it, grab the supercharge, and never actually tag the secret. So that is one thing to beware of, because you're going to literally run yourself rampant in circles thinking you missed something when you really didn't. So let's go ahead over here. Take out everything. Again, this is where all the mancubus was. We said we were making it easier for us to get the red key card, so you know that is what we are currently working on. So now that this area is cleared out, again, the red key card on the pillar there, let's go ahead, get the grenade launcher, turn around, and get ready the second we hit that. So just start bombing everything that comes down the lifts, because we've got Revenant and Hell Knight right beside us. We've got Revenants right across from us in the back. 2 of them that are going to come out. And we've also got Antaresia and Chain Gunner Elite right across from us. So go ahead and snipe them out. At this point, the red key is dropped, as you can see right there in the middle, so we can go ahead and grab it. But we've also got that secret to grab. Now, I actually do make the mistake of not tagging it, so this is why I'm calling out the secret right here, because now is when we actually get the Soul Sphere. Basically, this game's supercharge. And you can see this takes us further into the peach section. That takes us pretty much nowhere. And we can jump off and get the red key if we want to. But before we do that, let's go ahead and get this secret. So, take the lift back up. Push the lift down, that drops this. But notice, the secret did not tag when I grabbed the Soul Sphere. That's because I went over the side of the platform it was standing on, not right over the center. So, be very careful of that. We'll lump it together with the final 2 secrets at the end of the map. So yes, this was one where 2 of the secrets were so well hidden I did not find them till the very end. AKA had to look them up. So let's go ahead and get through this red key section. Get ready, because this is the section that just keeps on giving. This literally is the origami puzzle of the map, because now is when everything's going to start opening up, now that we are in the red key section. So take out the Antaresia. and the chain gunner elites, and be careful, this is a nightmare to get the yellow key. Easily the fiercest opposition you're going to face, even though the yellow key trap itself is pretty vicious. This one I think definitely held me up the longest. So work our way through here, but be careful, because the second you touch that door, zombies are going to spawn behind you. And normally that's never a problem, but this is Struggle the Antaresian Legacy. These aren't just normal shooting zombies. These are literally the zombies that shoot just as lightning fast as you do. So let's back into the door, immediately take them out without opening the door, because the door is going to have its own problems the second we get in there. First of all is literally going to be an Antaresia right in our face. This is the one we saw from the blue key section from up above there. Go ahead, you can see we can pull this down to get ourselves some assault rifle ammo. And now that we've got that, let's push into here, immediately take out the revenants, because behind us and in front of us both, tomatoes are going to spawn. So quickly get the cacodemons out of here. Let's clear this section, and as you can see, there is an archvile just spinning circles in the middle. Now, unfortunately for him, there is nowhere for the archvile to go, so as long as we just stay behind the pillar here, we are perfectly fine. Now that we're staged here, let's go ahead and just keep shooting the grenades. Literally, there is nothing he can do about it. So, now that this area is done, let's hit the switch to raise a platform to get to the center. Immediately take out the chain gunner and chain gunner elites both. And now, platforming. You knew there had to be at least a tiny bit of it to get this yellow key. The problem is you're punished for failure. I mean, the teleporter takes you right back up here at the start of the bridge for the red key section. So it's not like you have to backtrack very far, but this is just a nasty area to have to run on. So he definitely makes the final jungle gym tough, especially considering that pit will just keep eating away at your health until you finally make it. So use the rebar here to help hop over to this first section, and then it's a straight shot once you line it up. So just straight like that, and we get the yellow key card. Now we can access the final ambush, and I'll tell you, it is a doozy, especially not having the final two secrets. So hit the switch, that's going to raise the bridge across the gap that we had here, and get ready, because this area is unhinged. Quickly get the meatball out of here and get rid of the chain gunners. All this stuff's gonna spawn in. Just get everything held up in the Hell Knights. For once, they are actually doing us a great service by holding off the revenants. Get rid of the chain gunner behind us. And at this point, the Hell Knights are pretty much a non-factor because we have a grenade launcher. So get them blown out of here, and here we have to move quick. Because you're barely to have enough ammo for this section, save the assault rifle. Because there's going to be an archvile that spawns in the very back of this place, and he is quite vicious because he's surrounded by chain gunner elites. So quickly hide back here at the exit, take out the chain gunner elites, that way the archvile doesn't have time to respawn anything. As you can see, the area we were just in floods with cacodemons and a few random lost souls, just to throw off if you were trying to use the grenade launcher or not. So, cacodemon out of here, and just like that, other than the chain gunner elite hiding in the exit, enemies done. Now, let's turn it around, because we have two secrets left to get that we literally had to look up because they were so well hidden. So, let's go ahead and head back this way. First of all, on our extravaganza, let's go ahead and trigger that Soul Sphere secret that we got earlier. Again, this is just because we did not walk over the center of it. We had to instead walk over the sides. So, push that back down, walk over the center, now it triggered. Now we have that done, let's go to the side, back up. Our final two secrets, one of them is by the yellow key section, one of them is going to be over here. So shoot the switch behind the eye, there is secret number 3. It's literally just different types of assault rifle ammo. And now the other one's in the armory. So notice that torch back there, Well, you see me missing wildly with the dual wield. If you can hit it, there's a vertical line that's going to appear that's red, and that opens up literally the assault rifle right beside you. Meaning we could have literally got the assault rifle at the beginning of this map, making the whole thing 1,000 times easier. So as you can see, not that difficult of a map, but a ton of fun to get through. My gosh, this one easily my favorite of episode 2 so far. So much more fluid, much more fun ambushes, especially in these close quarters. So if you've not already, please check out the Struggle Antaresian Legacy playlist. Like, share, comment, subscribe, so more can see videos, and we will see you back next time. Take care, everyone.